Hello there. So today we will be doing a Shazam Fury of the Gods review, which I haven't done a review in a while, even though this is the kid reviews. I don't know why. I'll definitely be doing reviews a lot, but this is the first movie I saw this year, so not really new movies. I'll just be reviewing movies that I want to review. So let's go. But before we do, we gotta mark today. So today is March 19th. But tomorrow is March 20th. But you'll be seeing this on March 20th as I'm going to set it as a premiere. Anyway, so yeah, it's basically the 1 year anniversary of the first upload to this channel. Yeah, years and most of this channel was uploaded on that random day. So that's pretty cool. High five, everyone. But honestly, I just want to get the Shazam Fear of the Gods now, because honestly, okay, we're going into the review. This movie is a great movie. No, I said that wrong. It's a amazing movie. This movie honestly blew me out of the water. Honestly, I had pretty high expectations. And honestly, it went from high, like a great movie, to an amazing movie. Like, I thought it would just be a great movie, but it's an amazing movie, honestly. Watch this. If you want an amazing movie, other than Ant-Man 3, I haven't seen it, but it's trash. If you want a superhero movie to start off the year, you want this one. Honestly. No wonder DC is getting super good lately. Like, they are doing an amazing job. Except, Justice League. Justice League and the bad movies, but when they have the highs, they have the highs. So let's just get into it. Shazam is Billy Batson. So he's the basic plot of the movie. Oh my god. Anyway, so the plot of the movie is that three sisters have come down to take revenge on to take the powers of the champion and avenge their father, and they're hunting the Shazam family down. That's spoiler free. I'll get into spoilers later, but yeah, spoiler free is that. The suits, let's just talk about the suits. Suits on the upgrade, big upgrade for a few people. Like, I love Eugene in this movie. As I said, Eugene is the best character. We must protect this man at all costs. Every character gets to flesh out in this movie, which is amazing. Everyone gets a turn of being amazing, and there's nothing really bad about this movie. There's only one small nitpick I have. I'll get into that because you have to understand spoilers if you want me to explain. But that's very tiny. It's not really big of a deal. Anyway, so yeah, the ending of this movie is definitely what everyone wants to talk about because it is spectacular. But I just found this movie incredibly entertaining. Like, honestly, if you want, I'm gonna say it again. If you want a spectacular superhero movie to start off the year, you're not gonna watch Ant-Man, even though I haven't seen it. Probably is good in my opinion. I'll see it soon. You want Shazam? I bet Ant-Man has no chance. Like, it has rotten. This will get an amazing review on Rotten Tomatoes. It will get, I hope it will get fresh, because it deserves fresh. The first Shazam movie, so let's talk about the first Shazam, is Billy Batson getting powers, and I'm gonna spoil the first Shazam, I'll be honest. He gets powers, has to fight this weird looking guy. Great actor though, just didn't really understand Dr. Savannah. And then at the end of the movie, he gives powers to his siblings and then rips the staff in half. That's actually a big thing in this movie, but the acting in this movie is amazing. There are plot points in this movie that everyone will have different opinions on. Like, some stuff I didn't really like. like, not bad, but I just didn't really understand it, because, I mean, I am young. I'm not even a teen yet. I am young. So, of course, I didn't understand those. It's probably that part where it talks to the grown-ups, not really the kids, even though a lot of kids love the first Shazam, as the first Shazam was amazing. So, but I did understand a lot of adult humor in this movie, which, yeah, there's definitely points in this movie that was just amazing. Like, people were like, this burger scene is gonna be funny, but it wasn't just funny. It was like full on an amazing action scene. Like, honestly, I don't think this will get an Oscar. Let's be honest. There's gonna be better movies, but if this movie did get an Oscar, I wouldn't be too surprised, because it's amazing. I can't really talk about anything else without getting spoiled, but the chemistry between the actors is just phenomenal. Like, they're so good at acting, especially Zachary Levi. He really gives that kid vibe, which, I mean, I of course like, but the humor, amazing, by the way. The humor is amazing. Definitely, not what I would do, for sure, but yeah, he definitely gave a killer performance. I want him to get Best Actor, or Jack Dylan Fraser to get Best Actor, because he was also phenomenal. Like, he's kind of one of the main characters, but superhero movies not really too nominated these days. Hopefully the Oscars will change their mind and give this movie a big high five. And I don't think it's not getting Best Picture. We all know that. Hopefully so. It would be nice to see it get Best Picture, but hopefully it will get an Oscar. Do I think so? Let's be honest, no. Okay, we're on our spoiler part of the review. So get ready for me to spoil this movie for you. Okay, I'll start off with our first spoiler. So I want to talk about what everyone's mainly talking about, how Freddy's practically one of the main characters, because they give him a lot of attention in this movie. So Freddy is in love with a girl who is named Anne, but it turns out Anne is one of the three sisters that are trying to attack Shazam. He is a bit like mean to her about it, but she kind of deserves a big smack in the face for betraying them. A lot of people who do that do deserve a smack, but honestly, you can't really blame her. She definitely was on the human side. She lied a lot. So now Darla, she keeps talking. She's very kind in this movie, like the first movie, but she did insult Eugene once in this movie. So she stole a cat. So not all the heroes were being heroic. Pedro was a lot fleshed out in this movie. Like, compared to the last movie, he barely talked, which I find now weird, because he's one of the main characters of this movie and the last one. So yeah, but in this movie, he gets his own arc. I'm not gonna say what happens, because like it's not really important. But it is spoiler. Okay, Pedro's gay. Yeah, he's gay. But honestly, I didn't really care. The main character I cared about was Eugene. We gotta give this man an Oscar for. We gotta give both of Eugene's Oscars, bro. Every movie, no, every time he's on screen, I should have said, he has an Oscar-worthy performance. Especially Kid Eugene. Honestly, he deserves like 10 Oscars for being Best Kid Actor to Kid Eugene. So yeah, we already got our Best actor of the year. It's Eugene, guys. He already won. No competition. Mary is kind of like last movie. She's like kind of the wise one. The Billy is very wise. So the ending, this is gonna go on for a few minutes. The ending is basically where Shazam must fight the evil one. Okay, twist is she's the mainly evil one. These two aren't too badly evil. She kills that one. I saw that coming, but kind of a fun twist. Anyway, so yeah, these two fight. So okay, I forgot to mention this big dome, right? And the dome is basically like this thing that no one can get past. And when Billy gets the stuff and has to destroy the dragon, so everyone's safe, he has to like kind of stop the source. It's a bit hard to explain, but when he does, everything in the dome will be annihilated. So in I think Hesper's his name's dying breath, she closes the dome just to Billy and her sister. And then they have a big fight. He kind of goes like Black Adam, honestly. His suit looked like Black Adam. He had that, you know how Black Adam has those eyes? He had that, and he completely do it. And, like, my mom, she was crying because Billy died. Billy died. Like, he died. Actually dead. But then, okay, this is where, so if you haven't heard, Wonder Woman is in this movie. I already got spoiled, but I didn't really care because, like, she might come back in his new universe, so we don't really know. Anyway, so she revives him, and everyone's happy, but here's the thing I don't see people talking about. The parents, so Billy had this up and said, who wants the superpowers back? And the parents put their hands up. So in Shazam 3, I'm expecting to see some of, so Billy's foster mom and foster dad doing some action stuff. They definitely were pretty not as big as the last movie, but they were pretty big in this movie. Like, Billy had this arc with his foster mom, so at the beginning of the movie he called his foster mom Rosa, and at the end he called her Mom. Freddy in this movie just, honestly, I can't stop thinking about Freddy and my boy Eugene. Freddy's kind of like the main character. Freddy, Billy, and you can argue that Mary is kind of like a main character. I would say kinda. I say those three kind of are the main characters. Because they get fleshed out. Mary not as much as Billy and Freddy, but fleshed out. There's a lot. The comedy in this movie is top notch. Like, honestly, Eugene delivers most of the jokes in my opinion. He's very funny. Pedro, few jokes that I laughed. Starla, definitely very, very funny. Billy, of course, like, it's kind of obvious. The Wizard and Freddy's chemistry, you could say. Yeah, I liked it. I forgot to, so if I haven't told you about the mythical vibe, I completely forgot. So there's this mythical vibe. In the last movie, it's like this threatened night. When I think about Shazam, when I think about nighttime superhero fun, but having to save the day and stakes. But when I think of this movie, I think of like dragons, golden apples, like again, there's a golden apple plot in this movie. It's hard to explain, but it gives mythical vibes to the movie. And it's very, very good at it. Very good movie. In my opinion, okay, here's where it gets hard. So I'm comparing Shazam 2 and Shazam 1 now. What's better? Okay, let's just bring the Shazam 1. Shazam 1, amazing funny superhero. Like I said, kind of giving me those nighttime vibes. Never a bad thing. Family fun movie. And then when I think of Shazam 2, I think of that like maybe a little less charming, but a lot more family fun. A lot of comedy, a lot of mythical vibes, a lot of just really fun, what a fun movie. So if I were to say what would I like more, what movie is better, I'd say Shazam 2, but Shazam 1 is honestly still one of my favorite comic book movies of all time. You know what? I should do a comic book movie ranking, in my opinion, top 10. Like, I need to do that. No, top. You know what? You guys comment below what number of comic book movies I should rank, because I have seen a few, and a lot of them are good, and then some are absolutely trash. You know the one, aka Joss, Tiss, and we don't need to say the last part. It doesn't deserve. It didn't even deserve itself, honestly. Okay, I forgot to tell you post-credit scenes. Post-credit scenes, not too important because of James Gunn, but let's talk about them. Okay, the first one, not important at all, just completely hilarious. That Shazam is offered to be in the Justice Society, Black Adam, so he accidentally said yes, and then he'd get welcome, but he was like, oh, I want to be in Wonder Woman's team, not this team. So nothing really happens. You don't get an explanation. But then the number 2 one is another Mr. Mind tease. So he was teased in the first movie. He's teased again in this movie. Pretty good choice. I think he's getting set up for Shazam 3, because maybe they might go past the trilogy. It's definitely more enjoyable than the 4 trilogy. So if that can have 4 movies, this can have 4 movies. But who knows? Anyways, so that he's teased again. Definitely enjoyable. But we don't really get anything big. Okay, so let's get into the final ranking. And by final ranking, I mean like my main part of the review. So I'm saying like it's very hard to explain. Anyway, so comedy in this movie, 9 out of 10. Not some adult humor that I didn't really understand, but I loved it. It was very funny. And okay, so comedy was 9, and action is a 10. Honestly, it is an action-packed, awesome movie. Acting is amazing, so 10 out of 10. Sorry, I got a bit of a cough. What else was there? Horror. There's actually a bit of horror in this movie. I'll give that. It's not horror, but I'll give it 1 out of 10 because, like, for horror, I'm not like out of 5. There is an amount of horror in this movie. So 1 out of 10, there is horror in this movie. In my opinion, yeah, the right amount. And ending, I made an ending one, yeah. The ending, the way to close off this movie, absolute 100 out of 10, honestly. So I'm giving Shazam 2 an A+. You have to see this movie. It is amazing, great fun. The only thing that I can say is bad, nothing. I can't think of anything bad, actually. This is amazing. Go watch it as soon as you can. It is absolutely amazing. And honestly, this is gonna be, this better be nominated for a few Oscars. Probably not, but it should be. It is actually really good. Well, that was it, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Happy 1 year anniversary to the Kid Reviews. I will talk about Shazam 2 again in a ranking video or whatever you guys want. DC and Marvel are back on my channel. Total Drama just moved to the side for a bit. If you just tell me what you guys want, but let me just process this to you. Watch Shazam 2 in theaters now. Thank you for 1 year on YouTube, and what a way to close up this video by like one wise man said in the first Shazam movie, Eugene, kick his ass. Honestly, you root for these guys. You want them to kick his ass. Well, her ass. Honestly, I don't even know what I'm doing. I just want to end this off by saying 1 year on YouTube. Thank you so much. 57 subscribers. That's actually a huge deal to me. Thank you so much. Shazam 2. Better watch it now. Go see it in theaters or whenever you can. I'm scribbling all over this. Please watch this. Have a good time, and I'm stretching out this video. Bye.